Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we are ranking every single one of the Wimpy Kid books. Okay, let's go. Starting with the original Diary of a Wimpy Kid. This is immediately gonna get S tier just because of the fact that, I mean, it is the original book after all, but it's also not the best and everything of all of it. It's not the best out of all of them. I still think there are better ones, such as like Old School down there. I think Old School is actually an amazing book. But if we just look at it is the original one. But it's just gonna get S tier, no doubt. It's just gonna get it by default. Okay, next, Roderick Rules. And I haven't read this one yet, but I'm pretty sure it's about Roderick. And just the fact that, it's Roderick. The fudge you mean? Nuh-uh. It's just put in there still. I mean, it is kind of, I find it actually kind of funny as a book. It's more focused around Roderick. Roderick's a normal person. Last Straw, S tier. It's more about the future of Greg Heffley, and that's pretty nice. I've read the book, and it's Dog Days. Now this is another summer vacation. One of my classmates had a funny song about summer vacation. Passenger, Butlinger. Okay, I can't stop myself whenever that thing comes up, but. Dog Days. It isn't about dogs, but I think it might just be an A tier for me. Okay, Ugly Truth. A tier, just there. Cabin Fever. Controversial, but S tier. I read the book. I have the Disney Plus version of it. It's just something. Okay, we got the Third Wheel, B tier. I just find it as a mediocre but kind of a decent book. It's more about just Greg actually finally being like a crazy person, or maybe even a sociopath at this point. Hard Luck, A tier. Long Haul, I found an A. And Old School, S tier. S tier, no doubt about it. Old School might be one of my second favourite books, but we're gonna have to colour these books in, just because of the fact that we're gonna have to colour them in instead of having the actual book there, because of the fact that nothing has space here, so just gonna colour code them just about the book is there. Okay, so there's the original. Why don't I just put text? I'm a dumbhead. I am actually a dumbhead, but let's just put it there. We're just gonna put one. I'm just gonna put one. The first one. And we're just gonna put the second. I have not changed the font since the Five Nights at Freddy's video. I can't add more than 10 Turn your button down. Why can't I get that song out of my head? And boop. Okay, so next book in the series after Old School. What? Okay, Double Down. I found this as an A. Greg is kind of just using around in this book. It's Halloween focused, and also the fact that they kind of reuse the cheese again. Also basically it's off of the covers and how they look. Old School's also an S just because it's a black cover. I just find Wimpy Kid books that are coloured black. I'm not even discriminating. I'm not discriminating at any means. I'm just saying black is just a nice colour for Wimpy Kid. And I'm actually glad they did it with new Diaper Overload, the second newest book in the series. Okay, next we got The Getaway. Okay, The Getaway. Manny was the devil in this book, so I'm giving it a B. Okay, let's get to... Wait, what? Meltdown. I'm finding it an S. You know, I actually quite like the snow-themed version of the book. And also, it just seems that's... And also, just the fact that Greg said wacky weather, like it was just fudging. Like it was just fudging. And we're also going to have to replace Dark Days with 4. Sorry, man. Yeah, I gotta do this. Ugly Truth with a 5. I'm sorry. This is the fact that I need space, and they ain't letting me have any space. Okay, let's just add a bit more stickers. Okay, after the Meltdown, we got Wrecking Ball. A tier. Well, actually, no. I actually find it A tier. I'm a little biased on that one just because of the fact that it was my first book I ever got, and I originally never liked Wimpy Kid. Never. Until my mum just randomly thought, hey, let's give him a wrecking. Let's give him Wrecking Ball. And then I just realised, you know, this is actually quite a good book. And that's how I got introduced to the series. There's a little fun fact. The Deep End. You know, I find it as a C. I barely remember anything, and that's just because it's kind of forgettable. Jeff has done better. And also, it's just the fact that... Excuse me, Samsung, what did I do? What are you doing, Bev? What are you doing? Let's just get on with this. I'm gonna have to replace that. I don't have text boxes. I have to draw them? Bloody hell, Samsung. Why can't you do any better than this? I have to manually draw the 6 and the 7. I don't like this. I really don't like this. We just gotta delete these like little text boxes. We gotta fudging do that. Just to get them and just horribly do a tier list. This is going horribly. Let's just get this books over with. Let's just get these books over with. Okay. Big Shot A. Big Shot's an A. I mean, it's okay. I just quite like the book because it actually has a certain theme to it with the fact that in different and Diaper Overload S tier and No Brain is also an S tier. Just don't ask, and that's the end of it. There's one thing I want to mention. Here's some things I want to say about the books in general. There's a finished tier list. You got the first 3 books in. Okay, so we got the first 3 books in S, Cabin Fever in S, Old School in S, Meltdown in S, Diaper Overload in S as well, and also No Brainer, if I even bothered to include it. The 4th and 5th book in A, Hard Luck in A, Long Haul in A, Double Down in A, and Wrecking Ball and Big Shot in A. In B, we got Third Wheel and Getaway. In C, we got Deep End. And in the mysterious tier at the bottom, we got the Do It Yourself book. Here's a few things I want to say about the Wimpy Kid franchise. It's just the fact that it's an interesting kind of twist on publishing. I find that Kenny actually did this quite smartly, as the fact that, you know, it has pictures, and also how the fact that if anyone's in middle school in the United States, they can find this relatable. And honestly, I find that quite respectable. As you don't really need to read it. What am I saying? All I'm saying is that the Wimpy Kid books are interesting because they have more pictorial. So it's not like a picture book. It's more of a you could put yourself in Greg Cassie's shoes about what's going on. Not like Deep End though. I don't know how you find yourself in the Deep End situation, but honestly, that's how they did. That's how everything in Wimpy Kid books are so good. It's because you can imagine in the character's shoes. Imagine yourself as Rowley, Greg, Frank, Susan, question mark, question mark, question mark. I say question mark, I don't know why, but either way, I'm gonna say it. Is Wimpy Kid an April Fool's joke? It was created on April 1st, 2007. April 1st, bloody hell. Anyway, we're gonna end this off on Five Nights at Freddy's. There. I'll see you in the next video.